Today's episode is brought to you by Talbot's Tap Room and Terrace, located at 787 Mercer Grove City Road in Mercer, PA, 16137. Open Wednesday through Sunday, 12 to 8, 12 to 10, and 12 to 9. You can also book reservations at area code 724-269-7687. Again, that's Talbot's Tap Room and Terrace, located at 787 Mercer Grove City Road, Mercer, PA, 16137.
Welcome to another episode of the Farrell Podcast, where we have our special guest today, the Mayor Kim Doss, and I am your man, Mont P, the mayor, the landlord, the mayor.
He's not the real mayor.
The landlord.
The real mayor is
the leader of the
live.
Baldhead Nation.
The real
Mont
mayor is
P.
here, and she has hair.
What's up? It's your man DJ for Snacks, aka I have a really enormous head, bro. My head is huge. In this camera, bro.
What you ain't know?
I didn't realize my head was this big.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your boy KB, a.k.a. man. Mont got the funniest white voice ever, man, a.k.a. we have an icon in the building. I feel like Mary J. Blige just stepped in the building at this time.
Yes,
we have the
sir.
legend with us today. What's going on, everybody? How was everybody weekend, man? Mont, how was your weekend, bro?
Pretty good, pretty good. I think they might know, but in case the people that may be watching and didn't know, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I will. I am Mayor Kim Doss from Farrell, PA, and I'm glad to be on your program today. Thank you for this opportunity.
Okay, join
Yeah, yes, sir. Hey, you know you're 80 years old when you call it a program and not a podcast. Like, why you call it a program?
I don't know.
Welcome to
your podcast.
Welcome to we ain't momming today, Mayor Kim's like, nah, we're glad to have you here, man. Mayor Kim, how was your weekend? What you do this weekend?
It was well. My weekend really started on Thursday because I went to the concert.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I went to the concert in Cleveland to see Tank, Guy, Keith Sweat, and New Edition.
Groovy.
Yeah.
Baby.
And it was out of sight.
Tonight.
It was all that.
Well, you know,
It was out of that.
and I seen you on your Facebook Live when Tank hit the stage
Yeah.
shirtless, and you know, I know Droop and people was not happy with you. You was just like, sing it, Tank, say. When we, I said, no, come
Tank
on,
got
man.
down.
I know he did. I
Keith
know
Sweat
he did.
tore it up. All of them tore it up. It was good.
I'm happy he had a
Bobby
good
Brown.
time. Oh, Bobby, did he? Bobby
Yes.
did his thing.
He
Yes.
didn't run out of breath this
Did he
time.
keep up with the choreography?
Well, he had to go sit down. He had to go over to the side a couple of times.
I bet he did. Hit a blunt, hit a line, came back, had a sip of Wild Eye, all that shit. He was like, you know,
He asked for some Wild Out on the Rocks too, man.
He did his dance move though. He did his dance move.
Oh, yeah.
at least he did. At least you got a piece of your change worth out of him. God, dog.
He did good though. He did good.
That's good. That's
Yes.
good.
But that's how you start a weekend there. That sounds like an incredible
Absolutely.
concert, man.
It was real
Absolutely.
nice.
Incredible
Real
concert.
nice.
Rich, how was your weekend, big
I'm
dog?
blessed. I got to watch some good championship basketball. Unfortunately, My Cavs lost to the New York Knicks. But,
sir. Let's go Knicks.
I got a game plan.
Jake Brunson.
See, I'm saying in the East Coast. So I got to follow the Knicks if they beat the Cavs.
Nah, cut that bullshit out. We don't want you. Stay where you are in Cleveland.
So was that was that a playing tournament? That was a playing tournament.
Oh yeah, it was a regular tournament. It was
The playing to get into the Cavs. Oh
no,
man,
the Cavs actually made it this year, bro. Like straight to the tournament.
Yeah.
They didn't have to go through the play-in this year.
Right.
Oh
You
yeah.
got to say.
That's what's up,
Richard,
man.
I just want to let you know that I am a down-hard Cleveland Brown fan.
Let's go. I got some backup on this
my
phone.
gosh.
Let's go, DJ.
All that means, Mayor, is that you believe in Ponzi schemes because that is the
Always hit
greatest.
us with that.
Browns is the greatest Ponzi scheme business.
That's all
Ever.
That means.
Browns fans are the most loyal people on the
That's
face
right.
of the earth.
I've been loyal.
Yeah.
You know, there's a you could be a toxic loyal person. I saw that on Game of Thrones with my man, and I feel like y'all too toxic to like the Browns, man. Shout out to the Cavs with the Browns, man. Don't beat me up, Mayor. Don't beat me up.
Well, how was your weekend, bro?
Oh man, I had a pretty good weekend. You know, work per usual, and then I myself too enjoyed some good playoff basketball because I was on the winning side of it. My Knicks gave the Cavs the business, and it would have been worse if Jalen Brunson hadn't gotten foul trouble, you know, early on in the game. We'd have really smacked y'all. You know, we own y'all in the regular season series, which, you know, that was then. But,
About one game.
man, we blew y'all out. The whole season series, we own y'all, regular season series. Anyway, moving forward, but my weekend was good. That was a bright spot of my weekend.
That's what's up.
What about you, my brother?
What's up? Good weekend, man. DJ Tahala, man. It was incredible. For everybody was dancing, man. It was a 2000 event for D. Happy birthday, D. D Norris,
people,
man.
How many of them participated in the dress that I seen? Like,
Man, you know, honestly, man, it was a good 45%, to be honest, bro.
That's
Yo,
good enough.
all
That's
kinds of
dope.
jerseys,
That's
man. The
dope.
homie had on the Steve Nash jersey for Phoenix, man.
gonna ask you to see the
There was some jersey dresses,
that's
all that
dope.
type of stuff,
Oh,
man. So,
oh,
man, the white
Anybody rock the
tees.
Coochie sweater?
One shorty had on a Coochie sweater dress. I was like,
oh man, all
but
that
it was a
missing
great
a
event,
throwback
man.
cameraman with the backdrop.
You know
on
what I
it.
mean?
That's all that was missing.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
Old school Kings and Queens style. Shout out to G, man. You
Yes,
know what I mean?
sir.
Mine got like 80 pictures of that. Every jersey, bro. The Barry Sanders joints. The
Yes.
big Jabot jeans.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Bruh,
So-
shout out to Krusty when Krusty was selling that stuff.
Oh, yep.
Him and Tab Lee.
Yep.
They used to come through the
yeah,
hood
Tab
with
used to
vans and like totes of that stuff, like from wherever they was getting it from, and hook us up. We didn't have to go to the Eastwood Mall or none of that stuff. You know what I mean? That's talking about like black entrepreneurship. Like,
Yes.
And speaking of that, shoot, shout out to Fat Farm, Baby Fat, Carl Kanai, Fubu. My
Oh, yeah, man. My man,
Dan,
Yo, my man
who's
Romero.
a Harlem fashion icon.
Yep. Romero's daughter, D's father, Romero Norris. Shout out. He came in with the FUBU hoodie and hat.
Mercy.
He had the FUBU on. And I was like, man, so much love to you, Romero, man. It was great seeing you, big dog.
That's
Yep,
what's
so,
up, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what's up. That's what's up. And we got to start, build more businesses like that amongst us and our community to build up that business equity
Definitely.
to pass it down to our children and other people in our family. You know what I mean? That's why it's important. And that's another reason why I brought up those black fashions and stuff because, ownership.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. And we're gonna witness that next weekend, right? We're gonna witness that next weekend with the pop-up shop, Chloe,
the pop-up shop,
and
yeah.
all of it. Chloe
Fat
being
Shop
Hayes,
Chloe.
man. St. Taylor cooking. So a lot of great things is happening, man. And you know what's so dope is I travel a lot, and when I go into a different mall, I get to see a release day hoodie. I just smile immediately, like, yo, that's Chloe,
Great.
yo.
Yep.
That's
That's
Chloe. I don't even
bro.
go.
Very
I just
proud
look. I
of
want to
her.
go to the person and be like, yo, I know you got that hoodie from da 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 da. But yeah, man, we get to see that, all over around, man. So that's really dope to see, man, for sure.
Most definitely is. My man Brandon Barrel, I seen you. I seen you tap in with the thumb up done. If someone else, we'll find out who it is. But yeah.
They're not on YouTube. The name ain't up there. They ain't on YouTube.
You
Yep.
gotta
Okay,
get on
you gotta
YouTube.
go to the YouTube page.
People, tell somebody. But fast shout out, Brandon Burrow. We got you. Enter into the contest to win
Sure.
these tickets, my man. That's only one. We need more people to come in. You want to participate? You gotta pay to pay. You gotta pay to play. Play to pay.
Yep. Yeah, man. What else we got going on?
Up going on in the national news, bro. Unfortunately, we lost another young brother to senseless violence down in Alabama. 16-year-old's birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
Senselessly shot up for no reason at all. They still looking for the suspects.
Yeah.
15 to 16 people injured, 4 died. And we got to change the narrative on this gunplay, bro, because it's starting to get ridiculous.
I thought you were about the one where the boy knocked at the door and the man shot him through the door.
Through the door.
And then that wasn't enough, you know what I mean?
He
He
didn't-
walked out and shot him when he was down. That was crazy as shit.
In the head 2 times. That's
Then he
Kansas
got
City,
out.
Missouri.
He got out in
Yeah.
24 hours, man.
That's why.
And then
All
that
because
young,
he went to the wrong address.
right. Yeah, just an honest mistake, bro.
Yeah.
That 15-year-old girl that got killed in Youngstown as well, too, man. I'm kind of tired of talking about gun violence, actually,
Yeah.
man. We need to do something. And
Yes, definitely.
what I really want to say about it, I can't. I do have the platform, and I'm really open person, but I'm going to hold my tongue on this one, man, because, I'm going to just hold my tongue.
Steps.
However,
Yes.
I'm just tired of the violence,
Yes.
you know. I'm just tired of the violence right now, man. For sure, man. So, but stay protected. Do what you got to do to take care of your family, take care of yourself, learn those safety protocols, all of those things, man. Yep. And live your life. Live your life
Yeah.
the best you can, because it's very, very, very short. Yep.
And right now, I want to go to one of our sponsors for, the people to look out for us, and we need to look out for them. You know, it still takes a village to raise a community, a kid, and adults as well, you see. Shout out to BR Investments Property, LLC. We bring the good home to life. That's Miss Candace Price and her husband, Mr. Monty Price. They own the business. If you're looking for a good house, tap in with BR Investment Property, LLC. They'll get you a good home, and you don't have to worry about a deadbeat landlord that's going to just get the money out of you and not fix up things for you and get you right. They'll get you right straight out the gate. Tap in with them.
What's up, everybody on Facebook? We can't see the names right now because we have the group set up. We're going to be making some adjustments to that, so we can't see the names. So, hey, y'all, thanks for the shout out, man. We got the mayor in the house with us too, man.
Yeah, for
and,
sure.
what Candace and them doing, we've talked about religiously on the show, man. Being in real estate, buying up their property, and especially people in your own town, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay if you're from Cali or whatever and you buying a property, but to see it come from folks that we know, I feel like they'll respect it more. You know what I mean? Yes, get your money, but yes, being part of that neighborhood and buying back the block with the people you know, that's love. Those investors that come from other countries, other states, they don't care, bro. I mean, they care about their property. Don't get me wrong, but they don't care about the tenants, the neighborhood, none of that type of stuff, man. So keep doing your thing, Candace, man. We love y'all for
And
sure.
there's far too many of them. This is buying up lots and lots of these houses and really isn't investing back into their tenants when they have a problem or issue. And if they do, they take forever.
Yep.
They don't even give them the option of, okay, well, hey, I can't get to you. See who you can find. We'll take it out of the rent. They're not even giving them that option. It's a lot of bad slumlords out there. And I was most recently seeing something where they got together and had a little seminar or whatever. Hopefully they talked about the right things and doing right by some of the tenants, because it's just sad.
Yeah, for sure. And the young dudes, buy up them empty lots. Keep buying them up, As soon as you go get them Gucci sneakers, man, them chrome heart jeans, all that high fashion.
Purple jeans and stuff.
Buy empty lot at the same time, fam. Get that in your name. I promise you, man. That real estate is a way generational wealth, man. For sure.
Land is power, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah. And right now we'll have a minute with Mon P, and the minute with Mon P is sponsored by Jack's Kitchens and Counters. Mr. Sam and Bonnie Pantera out of Farrell, 700 Beechwood Avenue, and the phone number is 724-981-8858. If you want a quality cabinetry and beautiful countertops, tap into Jack's Kitchens and Counters, Sam and Bonnie Pantera. That's Farrell owned in Farrell, PA on Beechwood Avenue. Tap in with them and get some good quality work at a reasonable price.
It is lagging for you because you're using DSL or dial-up on your internet right now. Whoever said it's lagging, it's buffering because you got the phone plugged in. You're still using dial-up. Everybody else,
You gotta turn off that cricket hotspot, man.
right.
1
gigabit Ethernet direct counted, for good people, man. But you know what I mean? It's not lagging for us, bro. Get off that DSL dial up.
Come on, man.
That HughesNet.
Come on, G.
I got that Obama internet. They got it from the Obama using Obama phone as the router, man. Go ahead, Mark.
Oh man.
Hey, Lamont, I was going to say one thing when you were saying about landlords. They can always go to the code officers. And report that something's not being done or things like that.
Wow.
So
For those that didn't know, say it again, Mayor Kim.
you can go to the city building or call the code officers if you're not being treated fairly or things are not right if you're renting a home in Farrell.
Awesome. So there is a way. There is a solution. Tap in to the code officer. Find out, And that would entail you possibly going to what? A city council meeting, which we need to tap into.
Which is pertinent.
Yeah, because they're supposed to get the rental properties are inspected yearly. So
Yeah, so see. Stay up.
The more you know.
Communicate. It's all about tapping into your resources. Go find out who your local government officials are and tap into it. Utilize the resources that you have. They're getting paid to do a job.
Yep.
Make sure they do the job that they're getting paid for.
yes, we're the voice of the people.
Yeah, you do more than just stand up on the block and talk about it or get up on that blue app that y'all love to get up on, and just talk about it. It has to be more than just a narrative. It has to be action put behind the narrative.
On the words.
Enough time.
Empty words with no action.
What you gonna do? Just do a barbecue, keep on talking, and lay up in the mess? It's all on you. You got the resources. You heard the information.
What else we got coming up next, man?
And coming up next, we got A Minute with Mont P.
It's a minute with Mont P. Brought to you by Jack's Kitchens and Counters.
Yes, sir.
This is the last week to get your affairs in order for the little ones for the 7th annual May Ball.
Yes,
It's
sir.
The Mile Theme May Ball. The Grand March will start promptly at 5 p.m. in the Greater Mount Zion parking lot. And then, the May Ball will move on to the Sharon VFW located on East State Street in Sharon, PA. It's too late for the early bird specials on the tickets, but the ticket prices are couples 50, singles 25. Please take the little ones down, let them enjoy themselves, and you can also look at it as, hey, I can go to happy hour now. I done dropped the kids off. I got a free babysitter. I hate to say it like that, but some of y'all doing it in two ways. Yeah. Make sure you get your kids out to the little kid prom.
And whoever DJing, hey, it's Cinco de Mayo. Play some reggaeton for the little kids, man. You gotta play some reggaeton for the kids. And I hope the kids pull up in Power Wheels, man. Again, I think it would be so dope for the kids to pull up in a Power Wheels, the Mercedes Power Wheels, the Lamborghini, man. That'd be funny as heck, man. They gotta do it, man.
And also for the DJ, don't be down there playing all that cussing shit for them babies. They already probably cussing with their mom. Play the clean version at least sometime, even though they might fill in the cuss words now.
And
Come on now.
In the honor of the great Donnie Miller, as he told me when I was DJing at Kedron one day, hey, quit playing on that motherfucking cussing shit. Turn that cussing shit off, man. God damn. And I didn't know what to do with myself. So at that time, I was like, did he just cuss me out for playing cussing music? I turned it off immediately, bro.
Yes. And the next Minute with More P coming up, we have the Pretty Girls Inc. and Women's Healing Brunching with Mom. That's Mother's Day brunch, May 6th from 12 to 4. Food, activities, speakers, and vendors. Save the date. Call 724-300-3184 for more info and any details that you may need.
Brunching with Mom.
Feed me.
All these goddamn announcements, man.
This is the last announcement for the pop-up shop, sponsored by Big Money and release date. The pop-up shop at the Schaefer Center. Be there or be square. There's going to be a lot of great vendors, phenomenal food. It's always a good gathering of great minds, and get you some gear for summer and spring. Shoot, around here, get you a couple hoodies too and some crew neck sweatshirts because the weather still is funny dunny.
For sure,
no
bro.
sign.
For sure.
So go on down there and get you some good stuff for a great price with a lot of great vendors. And then at the Community Arts Center, which is also known as the Shaver Center, April 28th, live band, tabletop painting with clean, wholesome fun. We have, who is that? Michelle Irby hosting.
Yes.
Then the DJ is DJ D Pen for a cover charge of $10. Food this time will be prepared by Zeke Irby, adults 21 and up. Sorry, kids.
A band and a DJ. Oh my goodness, where they get that from? That's awesome. They're gonna be playing the Kids Bop versions of Jeezy songs.
Yeah, a band and a
Wow,
DJ.
that's awesome, man. A band and a DJ.
It's original.
That's great.
Next up, we have Greater Mount Zion Youth Ministry, the Unity Youth Service, Sunday, April 23rd. Now is the time. Put on by Miss Kathleen Watkins, the youth coordinator.
Hey, my sis.
And the guest speaker, Minister Jeremiah. He's coming all the way from Newcastle. So be up in the house, go up in there, support the kids, put your face in the place, say God's grace, and get your blessing on, and support the youth. And those are your Minutes with Mon P moment. Thank you.
A minute with my P.
Don't you know? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. What else we got going on?
You got any hot music, brother?
Yeah. This segment of In the Booth with Stacks will be brought to you by the good people at Hermitage Applebee's.
Hey.
Make sure you go get a steak. Now, we're bringing talk to the music. It's kind of music related and sports related, bro.
Okay.
The way they did E40 last night
Oh,
at
bro.
the game, bro. Like, how you gonna do Earl Stevens like
Come
that?
on, man.
Yeah.
That's totally disrespectful, bro.
What if you would have said, tell me when to go? Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
Duh.
Yeah.
Bro, they was heckling and disrespecting this man the whole time. And I'm sure them seats wasn't cheap.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And all he did was turn around and basically state that I got a right to watch this game just like y'all did. I paid for these tickets.
Right.
If I want to stand up and cheer my team, I'm going to do it.
Right.
He definitely wouldn't have got kicked out if it was in Oakland. But
Nah, for
it's
sure.
still the same area, so I don't get it. But it's not Oakland. You are an Oakland fan. They already know they were loving him. They was like, get him out of here. Sprinkle me.
Right. and knowing E40, he probably buy that whole row next game, bro.
Next game,
You know,
yeah.
he probably brought a whole section and let him he'd be the only person sitting there.
Me and my
You know what
homies
I mean?
going.
Yep.
I'm taking some of the most ignorant homies with me. Like,
Sure.
yeah, all right, come on.
Yeah,
come on.
man.
Come on.
Yeah, that just let E40 to just do something more incredible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they better look up Earl Stevens' history. You see how he did big when he thought
Yeah,
big
bro.
was dissing him.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they better check into his Dawson
Yeah,
Ray.
man. Yep.
See what he got going on.
He got a heavy resume for sure.
But about the music, you did go to
Oh, yeah.
the jazz festival, and what are some of the acts that's coming up on the jazz festival this year for as far as good music? If people want to tap into the jazz festival and go for the good acts and
Yeah, the Jazz Fest is going to be held July 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. What is it? The hip hop is on for Thursday, but Friday is Al Green, Jill Scott,
Wow.
Jodeci, Midnight Star, and Gerald Albright. Saturday, it starts with Norman Brown, Avery Sunshine, P-Funk Connection, Babyface, and Snoop Dogg will end.
Wow.
That's a dope show.
Yes.
That's great. I hope they honor my man who just passed away yesterday, man. The great Ahmad Jamal. Man.
Yes,
Yes.
So
sure.
if you know Ahmad Jamal, man,
One of the most sampled artists ever.
man, the stakes is high. So with Dave passing away from De La Soul, Swahili Land, that's the sample from, the stakes is high. That dun, 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 dun. He's from Pittsburgh, man. He with the Westinghouse, man.
that's dope.
Yeah, man. So
Pennsylvania.
real name Frederick Miller, turned his name, became Muslim, moved to Detroit. Ahmad Jamal, one of the most incredible. And then I Love Music. Pete Rock sampled that for Nas. So there's no whose world is this.
Yes, sir.
There's none of that without Ahmad Jamal, bro. So I hope they get honored throughout all of the jazz festivals this year because he's done a lot of incredible things in the music scene.
That's crazy. And speaking about Pete Rock, I know last year we talked about Ghost and Ray coming up with a new album.
Yes.
I forgot to mention that Pete Rock is producing that
Executively
album.
produced, yes.
I said, oh, wow. Now how crazy is the beat's going to be on that?
Oh,
with those
yeah,
two
bro.
excellent lyricists on that album. That's
For sure.
dope,
Yeah,
For
man.
sure.
And to keep up with the jazz theme, there's a young artist I want to bring attention to. His name is John Hunter Jr.
Okay.
Dope dude. I recently put up a reel that got like 147,000 views, and I used his music behind it. So I can't be monetized for it, but his music is definitely dope. It's a newer generation type jazz.
Yeah.
More on the hip hop level, but yeah, definitely some dope
I'm
beats
definitely
worth checking out.
That's my first time hearing about it. I'm definitely gonna check that out, bro.
The CD he got out right now is called New Wave.
Okay.
Definitely a good listen, bro.
Definitely checking that
Sure.
out, man. Yep.
I don't have any good music, but it's some new music, but I didn't think it was pretty good. Troy Ave, it was just decent. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And he don't have like only 2 features on that. But I'm like, yeah, Troy, he was all right, but it wasn't like that. So
I'm still rocking to that Escape Plan by Larry June.
Oh, yeah.
I was just in Phoenix with my man Marcus Wright, Maurice, Rich, my man El Boogie, Lawrence, man. It's a whole different feeling listening to Larry June on the West Coast, bro. That is, that album Escape Plan, to me, it's definitely in the running the album of the year for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm still on that, man. So many good joints on there, man, for sure. Yep. What else we got coming up?
what? You smell it? I smell.
You smell that, man?
I think
No.
it might be time for a little bit of garbage. Isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We got some rain.
Ladies and gentlemen,
garbage. Y'all wrong, just the page. I seen him on Rockstar. I was wrong.
Oh, my goodness.
Yo, so my man. Anybody seen
My man Chris.
my man Chris
Oh, wow.
from Talbot? My boy Talbot.
From
One of his
Talbot's,
buddies
yes,
from Talbot's. Yeah, and he was also in The Hangover as well, looking like a Zach Galifianakis.
Looking just like Zach Galifianakis, man.
Hey,
Zach
dude,
Galifianakis,
where's your
man.
party at? Look at him. Look like he's like, no. Who did the last line?
It's not a purse. It's a satchel. Indiana Jones carries one.
Sit down, boy. I got this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Robbie Sapp. Yes, sir. Oh, y'all wrong. I can hear him now. Look at him.
Warren Sapp. That's a good garbage Warren Sapp for real, bro.
Ain't it? That's a good
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Fast
Okay,
out here.
Bailey. Fast out to Bailey.
Yes, sir.
Woo! Now my cuz Key, Fifus, yes sir. He went from Coogies to ballhead to Coogies. Thank you, good Fief. Yes sir. You know that's Fifus.
I know.
Yeah.
That's Fifus. I see those eyes.
Both of them, Kim.
We gonna be all right. Good garbage Kendrick.
Call me Garbage Kendrick. And I got one more for you. Oh,
Nigga, that is me. I don't even know who that is, but it's me.
you got 2 cars of ramen. That ain't even no juice. That's a jar of barbecue sauce. Look like.
That's how I get excited.
It's like ketchup.
Yeah.
Bro, I bought a C Staples like that, and I be smiling just like that. Like, thank you, Mr. Staples. I appreciate you, bro.
He said, I ain't no garbage. That's me for real, fool.
Good garbage king. Who is that, by the way? But I don't even know who
I
that
don't know.
is.
I found it and just, I just had to get
It's
you.
like, oh, this nigga look like King. We
With the
gotta
salt and
get him,
pepper.
bro.
Yeah, I just had to.
I am that excited about barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
Matter
do
of
it for the
fact,
vine. I
I
ain't
can't wait
gonna
to
do
leave
it.
here because I'm going to eat some barbecue, bro. Oh, man.
What's up, man?
My gosh.
Good garbage this week.
Now, for one of the best parts of the show, our interview segment. Well, you already seen and you might know, but here we have the Mayor Kimberly Dawes, daughter of Wolford E. Hammond and May Miller.
And Mank Miller.
May Miller. Miss May. May Miller. Miss Dawes, the 1978 Farrell High graduate, attended Sharon Regional Hospital Radiology, hospital-based, and got her diploma in 1985. She currently works at the as an adoption specialist, which
This
entails
ain't no
training
obituary.
on speech recognition. I can't get it out. Which is, God damn it, Kim! You see, this is why last time. And I'm the real mayor, which involves traveling throughout the country and internationally. She's a faithful member of the Redeemed Sanctuary and the president of the Pastor's Aid and member of the advisory board. Miss Kim, the mayor, loves to get on my nerves and loves sports. And loves sports, and we all know she's one of the biggest Farrell sponsors, cheerleaders,
Yes.
For sure.
super duper fans. But she likes the Cleveland Browns. Boo.
It's a good quality.
Welcome to the show, Art. Phenomenal, extraordinary, strong mayor.
Doss, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Trying to give her props, and she just ate me up.
I just want to correct one thing. I got to change it. I'm not the president of the Pastor Aid. Nikki Jaggers is
Okay. She the president of the usher board.
of the Pastor Aid.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, well, you in my city. You in my city right now.
She's
I'm
the
mayor. You
president.
in my city.
No,
She's the president of the Tambourine
You ain't the
Ensemble.
mayor.
Kim, you in my city.
For the last 2 months since you've been on here, you didn't say that you were the mayor because you knew I was coming on.
Oh shoot! She pay attention, bro.
She been watching.
I've been checking.
Man, we appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for being here with us.
I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you.
I'm very
What made you
proud of
say?
all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What made you say, Kim? I'm running for mayor of Farrell. What was that? What moment made you say that and want to do it and put that plan together? Tell us that.
Well, how I got involved is, I lived in York for a couple of years, but I came back.
Yeah.
And my Uncle Rudolph was on city council at the time.
Okay.
And he had been on there for many years. And then I realized that my great grandmother, Daisy Hammond, was one of the oldest members of my family that was involved in politics in our city.
Yeah.
I mean, she even helped the slaves travel up to the city of Farrell.
Wow.
And so they did an article on her in the Sharon Herald. But I got involved because, I'm like, how can I make a difference in our community? And how you make a difference is getting involved. I was kind of upset with myself after I did get involved, and I learned all the things that I should have known before, which could have helped a lot of people. We were not aware of a lot of things. By being on council and being the mayor, you learn a lot of the, all the information, how this was developed, and so it's very, it's a lot of information, but I was just so, once I got on, it just motivated me to keep on going, because it's, you're helping the people. You're the voice for the people. If you don't use your voice, what are you there for?
Right.
You're the voice.
What is the actual, for the people that don't know, the people that there's a lot of people that just getting into politics or understanding their local, state, federal. What is the actual role of a mayor? What is the mayor supposed to do?
Well, the mayor of Farrell is a weak mayor because we have a city manager. The city manager runs the operation of the city.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but it's a lot of people that don't understand that and just running their mouth. Could you repeat that part once again about how it's structured?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, the structure is we have a weak mayor, we have a strong city manager. The city manager runs the operation of the city, not the mayor. My job, according to the Home Rule Charter, is I am the presiding officer of the council meeting. I appoint all members to committees and with the advice of council.
Yes.
I can't do anything without council.
Got it.
I also do all the ceremonies. I present proclamations. According to the Home Rule Charter, if there was a riot, I can be given the emergency powers, but only with the advice of council. If they decide that I can't do it, they can change it. And then the other thing that I learned was that I am responsible. My name goes on every check. My signature is on every grant, funding, everything in the city.
Got it.
So that's what my role is. I can't direct any employees. I can just, I vote. I'm a vote.
You're a black woman of action that's put in a position where others have to make the decisions
Yes.
for you.
Right.
We get it.
Yeah,
We get
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I'm glad you're to be able to hear to let the people know.
You have a foreign exchange student staying with you. How did you make that happen and get into that? And could you tell us a little bit about the experience of it?
Oh wow. I was Rhonda Stevenson. Well, she's not Stevenson no more. I forget her last name. She's remarried. She reached out to me and asked me if I would want to, be a host parent. And I thought about it. I'm like, I'm there by myself. But I decided to do it, which has been a great experience. You learn, their culture. You learn, what they like to eat.
Where's he from?
He's from Thailand.
Okay.
Dope.
Yeah, he's from Thailand. And matter of fact, his first name is longer than his last name. But his real name, his name here in the United States is Patrick Doss.
Okay.
So he took the initials PATRICK out of all his long name and took my last name. My last name.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, he had never seen football until he came here. So he went to a Farrell game. And then he decided to join the team after he seen
Nice.
Kylan Wilson. Well, he goes to Kennedy Christian.
Okay.
So he seen Kylan Wilson running. And so he wanted to be on the team. I said, I don't know. You better ask your real mom. I said, because you going to get hit. And he's little. But he joined the team. He was so excited that the team embraced him. But he told me, he says, Mom, because he called me Mom from the first day. He's like, I'm faster than Kylan Wilson. I said, I don't think so. don't even think about it. But
Great to have that type of confidence, though, for sure.
Yeah. He was really nervous the first day. They dropped him off to my house because he got dropped off at night, and it was just me and him in the house. But after that, he's fine. Matter of fact, he doesn't even like rice that much. He likes American food.
Yeah.
How's English? How's he speaking and stuff?
Very well. He has good English.
Oh yeah.
The funny thing, I was asking about, money. $1 is $36 in Thailand.
Wow.
Yeah. So, it's a difference. I asked him, I says, what do y'all do in your spare time? He's like, we go to the mall. I said, the mall? I said, I could take you to our mall. I said, let me see your mall. I said, no. I said, let me show you. Let me see what your mall looks like. Guess what it was? 13 stories high.
Damn.
Longer than the school, but they have several of them.
Right.
He said that's what the kids do. They go to the mall.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mall's that big.
And he was like, you took it to Eastwood Mall. I was like, what in the corner store is happening here right now?
Yeah.
What is going on, man? What is happening, bro?
I got a question for you. Where do you see technology in the future of Farrell with the development of the community?
Well, we are right now. Our technology is not good,
Okay.
especially in the city building. That's one of our recommendations by our new stamp program, that we have to get new technology because our Zoom doesn't even work.
Damn.
And so we can't do Zoom. We had people that, don't live here anymore that are interested in our, what's going on in our community. As a matter of fact, with the committee that Lamont P is on, the Strategic Planning Economic Development Committee, we have like about 40 people that used to live in Farrell that's on the ad hoc committee that wants to help give back and build up Farrell. And we can't even let them go on the Zoom because, we don't have it.
Would there be any monies that would be able to be appropriated to try to rebuild the infrastructure for the city building?
Well, that's what the stamp program is. That's what we just introduced in 22. The people from grassroots and the DCD came on site, and they observed all of our departments and our administrators, and they came up with all these recommendations. And there was 83 of them that they felt would help build up, our city building in our city. And so council had to decide what were the top 5. And so our top 5 are technology and the city's website, update the Homeland Charter, and then update our codification of ordinances. So with the codification, our ordinances are back from 1974.
Wow.
Okay. And so when we were revising resolutions or ordinances, it's not digital. So our staff would have to look those up. It takes, months to find the information. So that's a part of our priority. And then also there's no handbook, ever a handbook in the cities.
In the city.
No. Wow. So policies and procedures. And so that's the other thing. And, those are some of our priorities that we're looking at now. And so what we did was that STAMP program, we can get up to $1 million. So it's $200,000 each phase. And so we're on the first phase. And so the city manager, and with the approval of the council, we do have, we're getting our technology updated, our website. We got to work on the home charter. We also have to do the codification. And so that's what we're working on now.
Okay.
Yes.
It sounds like there's a lot of red tape that's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
And it does sound like, and I pray that red tape gets cut because we're definitely not in that age of technology, 1974 to now, so I definitely hope that changes for you. Mayor, I wanted to ask you, how was the impact of COVID for you? I saw you putting out the live videos, making sure everybody was good. How did you survive those opportunities during COVID, being the mayor?
Well, the thing is, we had to make people aware. It was a great thing that Wahlberg Pharmacy reached out to the school and the city about the vaccines, and we had a short time span to get. I think he told us he'd give us 1,200 vaccines, and we, myself and the city clerk and the administrators, we started calling people, because the older people, they can't go on the computer.
Yeah.
And so, we started getting them registered and stuff like that. And it was a great success, thanks to the school and everybody. And so, but it did slow us down. I I was the mayor. I became the mayor. Then that was right after my inauguration ball.
Right.
The COVID hit, which it was already there probably.
Right.
Yeah.
And, the city building was shut down. We lost a lot of people, which was, very sad.
Yes.
And mentally it affected people.
Right.
It affected people. So the COVID did affect everybody, in one way or the other.
What are they going to do with the new facility that was built across the street from the city building? Like,
Okay.
that was a whole. Now, in hindsight, it was a good
Good
idea. But how it was structured, this is one whole big room. There's no divider in there, to my understanding. There's no plumbing for the bathroom and stuff in
nothing.
there. No, damn.
Well, the thing is, I was on city council. Miss Ollie was the mayor at that time. But I didn't know that it was going to be empty shell.
Yeah, okay.
You always have to read all the fine lines, and Miss Ollie probably didn't know neither. But it would be very hard for someone to come in there and try to bring a business in there.
Yeah.
And so that was, I think, $1 million project, and we had to come up with half the money, $500,000. And so what happened during the COVID, the DCD decided to forgive us the $500,000.
Okay.
And so we didn't have to pay that amount. And so now what we're doing is selling the building.
Okay.
And the bid
Building as a whole.
Gotcha. And it was appraised, and I believe the bidding is due April 21st
Okay.
this week. So
Okay.
so we have a couple of people that's interested.
Mayor, we see you enjoying the concerts. We seeing you just enjoying that vibe. What is some of your favorite your favorite music or artists that you love to listen to? So when you're getting ready for that day, you got checks to sign, you got meetings to go to. What is that playlist? What is Mayor Kim putting on to enjoy?
Frankie Beverly and Mays.
Hey.
Really, Martin? Don't sing like
I
that.
had to get it for you.
What just happened? We are one.
Get that happy feeling.
Yes, they look like Frankie Beverly.
I struggled all over the world.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Called Mont Frank Neverly. Before I let go, yeah, nigga, let it go. Let it go.
I like some of the old school. I like Stephanie Mills. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I like line dancing. That's
Awesome.
which I
So
see.
can you do the Tamia line dance? Are you on that Tamia line dance? Can you do that one?
I think I see you and the Elvis doing that.
I was trying to do. I gotta see. I don't know.
I
got you. I'll for sure. We're gonna show the Tamia. If you can do the Tamia, you're an elite line dancer. If you can do the Tamia, man. So
Why I have been going. I did go to Shelly Doris's first segment of her having the line dance support. You know, I plan on going because it's a good thing, good exercise. When you get older, you want to keep on exercising and keep on moving.
that's awesome.
You know, so
That's awesome.
Hey, shit, black line dancing. It's the new Zumba. Be there. You know what I mean? That's right. Sponsored by Shelly Doris and the people down at the Community Action
it's
Center.
nice.
They always have something down there.
And that center is very nice.
It is.
BJ is getting a lot of technology. Now, what she's trying to do is she wants to partner with our recreation committee and help us with some of our technology. And so, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
You know,
That'd be a real dope idea.
yes. Just like the, the school, the Farrell High School, you know, when they want to send out an announcement to all the parents, you just hit that button. We need that for the city.
For sure.
You know, we don't have that. You know, we need to hit that button that it goes to all communications. You know, we don't have any of that.
I was even talking to Mont just on a personal level, and I was just like, yo, I feel like the mayor's photos, you need to be more crisp. And that's where technology comes in. Or even having, like, during the summer, I remember, 95, 96, 97, whatever. During the summer, the kids will work at the playgrounds, cleaning up the community, all of that. But also because we're in such an age of technology, having interns come run social media for the city.
Right.
Take photos of you guys. Like every time that, like right now, there should be a photographer here right now taking pictures of you.
Yeah.
Putting it on
nice.
putting it on the Farrell city
Website,
page.
yep.
All of that, man. So and then during the summertime, kids that are, let's say, juniors or seniors that's about to head out, let them run in the program during the summer, just like they did when they cleaned up the community like that, because technology isn't going nowhere.
Right.
And we're at the age of AI right now with the chat GPT and all of that. So I just think that will be a great program, and hopefully grants can be approved and have those type of things in the community, because even though we're small, we're a very powerful community. And then adding those elements to it, I think would be really great for you, Kim.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the biggest issue that I think is we actually need someone to invest in Farrell.
Yes.
In Sharon, they have an investor. We don't have an investor.
Got it.
And we don't have our own grant writer.
Got it.
Sharon has one.
Sharon has their own, and so this is some of the things that needs to happen
Okay.
for us to excel. Maybe some of us need to invest.
Yeah.
Our redevelopment authority, we're in the process of trying to get these lots, because between the city and the redevelopment authority, there's over 300 lots that can be given or sold to people. And we just recently learned that, you know how when they tear down a blighted area, there's liens against them?
Yep.
Okay. Well, those houses were torn down by 3 different pots of money. This weed and seed. We took $750,000 out of the revolving loan, and then the CBG grant money. Now the weed and seed money, when they tore down those houses, we just found out this year that there was no lien put up on those properties.
Wow.
People been thinking liens, and that's what we all were thinking. So we're trying to get those lots dispersed, and then the $750,000 money we took from the loan, our revolving loan, no lien was put in those. So we got to identify those so that we have the street department that's cutting all these lots, whereas we put them back on the tax base. they don't have to do that. They could be doing something else. Like the street department is responsible for all of our outdoor activities, during the summer, as far as the playgrounds, maintaining those and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of things that we learned, and that's just some of them.
Got it.
Gotcha.
And an update on the playground. Now, I spoke with a city member, the person who worked with the city,
Yes.
and they were saying that an insurance claim was put in. They're waiting on the insurance people to come remove
Right.
the tree and cut all that up.
Yes.
And get our court back together for the youth to be able to have some place to play basketball and hang out this summer.
Yes.
Just want to put that out there for the people
Yep.
that's on
Gotcha.
Facebook, talking without tapping into a resource and finding out
Yeah.
the valuable information. The complainers.
Yep.
And anything else you had to say about it, man?
Well, I did talk to the city manager about it because normally we start opening up the playground in June, and he confirmed what you just said about they're waiting on the claim. They couldn't remove the tree until it's fixed.
Gotcha. I've noticed some of the areas, like around the Fruit Ave area, because I grew up on Fruit Avenue, 600 block and the 500 block, that they're building new houses in our city, and it looks beautiful.
Yes.
What would someone have to do to qualify to apply for a first-time home buyer's loan to get one of those homes?
Well, the program is a great program, and matter of fact, my daughter has one of them. And there's several people. There was 5 before my daughter. But you have to be a low to moderate income.
Gotcha.
And every year every time we apply for a grant, that it goes up. And so what happens is the house is a $200,000 house.
Yes, ma'am.
And the person that applies for that house, they only pay approximately $70,000. The grant is $100,000.
Wow.
Okay, and so, and then there's money to put that grants that to help them with closing costs, if there's some available to different banks. At first we were just working with First National Bank. Now we're working with 717 and another company. Now, just to let
Credit
you,
union involved. That's
right, the
awesome.
credit union.
Yes.
And the thing about it is, I don't know if you know Dwayne Johnson.
Yes.
His sister, we call her Cookie.
That was my babysitter
Right.
growing up, man. That is
Cookie
awesome.
is building the new homes now.
Yeah.
That is so dope.
So Cookie, Donna Powell's and her husband, they're building, the new homes. And so we did 4. We're on the next set of 4. So she has 2 to do. She's doing the 3rd unit up on Fruit Avenue,
Nice.
which I believe there's a potential person coming in. And then on Spearmint, which, so there's a waiting list. And so there's a number that we have. You can contact any of us that, you just, first thing you get approved for the program, which you got to be a certain income.
Gotcha.
And once you're approved, you can make whatever money you want to make, way more than the moderate income.
Yeah.
And so
amazing.
you get approved. If you hit the lottery or you start making $200,000,
Yeah.
you're still approved for the
Still
program.
approved for the program.
Wow. And then the mortgage is only on the 70,000, not the 200,000. So
Right.
you only be
Gotcha.
paying like $400 or $500 a month.
Yeah.
And your taxes
Basically,
And then your
included.
taxes
rent.
included. Come
Right.
on.
Right.
That's beautiful.
And you
$200,000 home with a $500 mortgage. Come
right.
on, man.
And the nice thing about it is you get allowances, like you get to pick out everything.
The floor
colors,
plan,
the
every
floor
color.
plan.
That's
If
awesome.
you want a foyer, you want all bedrooms on one side, or you want split.
Yeah.
You get if you want, you get 2 bathrooms, you 3 bedrooms. If you want a 2-car garage. Now, if you want to add something extra, you can pay that extra difference,
Right.
but you got to pay it up front before
Right.
they start it.
Before they started.
That is awesome.
That's
That
a
is
great program.
Yes.
Yeah.
And again, the investor is from our community.
Our community, that's right.
That's amazing,
Born and
man.
raised in the
That's
city.
right.
as well.
Yeah.
And so once she finishes these 2 units, we have to apply for another grant because there's 4 at a time.
Okay.
But Donna, she has really did her houses faster than our previous construction person, which is great. It took like 3 years for my daughter to get her house.
Wow.
Donna started her project in June. She'll be done.
June.
No, she'll be done by May. Yeah.
She got them almost out of West Middlesex.
That's beautiful.
She got them almost out of West Middlesex. That's what she did. She went right down to Wilmington and got them Amish boys from down there to
But the
Bowers.
nice-
Bowers.
But the nice thing that Donna is doing is she is literally hiring people from here to give
right.
back.
See, that's what's
Right.
up, man.
You know, she's letting them
love
work.
that.
You know, she's not, not just bringing her husband to come up and do the work, but she is letting people here do it. So
That's very
nice.
inspiring.
So went all the way
Inspiring.
around. Like, yeah.
What does the when you see things like that, what does the future of Farrell look like to you? Besides what we just talked about, what does the future of Farrell look like to Mayor Kim?
Well,
As you proceed into your second
Second
term,
term.
that you
Yes.
will win, we gonna manifest, I guess. And hey,
thank you.
No,
Yeah.
go ahead and speak on.
Well, the thing is, in your first term, you learn the position and you put things in position
Right.
and you learn your role. So the thing is, now it's time to take action. We're getting all these things that were not correct or things that were done. I say like documentation that needed updated. We're getting all that done now.
Got it.
So now we got to take action. It's time for us to attract businesses.
For sure.
For sure.
We need businesses and we need these new homes for the people.
Right.
And we don't just have the new homes, we have the Lawrence County rehab program, whereas people's been on the list since 2012.
Wow.
Okay, and we're only on 2016.
Wow.
So Lawrence County manages this grant, and with this one, this is low to moderate, but they can, you can get an application through the city, just like that, and you get your repairs, on your house, roofs, different things, and right now it's up to $54,000 worth of work.
Wow.
Okay, and I don't know if you know, but I don't know if you've seen in the paper, Mercer County just got $1.4 billion.
What?
Okay, and they're going to give additional $50,000 to landlords in Mercer County, which is they're taking applications starting in June, and you can get both, the one from the city in Farrell if you're on the list, and then you get the one in Mercer, right? So
Wow.
that's a lot,
Wow.
Yeah, and like I said, your income for the Lawrence County, you have to have a certain income, but it's good.
It would be great to see the businesses come back to Farrell because I wish there was a survey that or a percentage done or some data analyst that says the people of Farrell spend this much money
Right,
in
right.
Hermitage,
Yep.
Sharon, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Even if you need like a head of lettuce, let's say 10 o'clock at night,
Yes.
you got to leave out of the city to be
Right.
able to achieve something like that.
Yeah.
But it would be great to have not just go to Dawn, another grocery store, other businesses. You just want to grab a quick bite to eat, some vegetables, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Instead of continuously leaving out because we have a lot of people with incredible jobs in the community, but it's almost like Farrell's like a bed and breakfast. I mean, you just you go to sleep, you
Yep.
eat,
Yep.
you go to work
go.
outside of the community, you go buy everything outside of the community, then you come back. And I feel like our dollar
It's been spent somewhere else.
makes
not benefit
Hermitage
us.
more incredible, makes Sharon more incredible, Youngstown, Boardman, whatever, and we spend a lot of money, but it would great to just see that all come. And whatever we got to do to help attract businesses, I can't wait to see what that future looks like for us.
But the thing is it takes all of us.
Right.
I'm just one vote, and that's what people got to understand. If we bring up something that we want to happen, we need 4 votes from council.
Sure.
So you can't get anything done. The mayor can't get anything done without 4 votes.
Right.
So it takes all the council, but it takes the people. People have to understand that they are the ones that run the city because we're supposed to be the voice for the people.
Right.
And so that's very important. That's why they need to come to the meetings, get involved. That's why we have them on committees, so that they understand. And, their opinion, we need their opinion. How can we make it better for you?
Right.
How can we make it better for the family?
Sure.
That's important, especially for our youth.
It just sounds like, local government is almost like buying a house. Like you see the realtor is the mayor. They talk, they do all of this, but the underwriters that nobody knows about.
That's right.
Those are the ones that really run and make the
Actually
decisions.
running.
The people that really makes the decisions
Right.
on everything is that underwriter. So
Sure.
Yeah.
And all the in-house guests that come in, we have gifts for in-house guests.
Oh, I got a
See
gift.
the bag.
you got some gifts for sure.
Let me see. Let me see.
Bag.
Let me
What's
see.
in the bag?
Mon gave the mayor. Mon gave the mayor.
Rise back.
Mont gave the mayor a
Jesus, he gave me
dispensary bag.
A wise bag.
He gave her a dispensary bag.
Lamont is wrong.
I got it from the neighbor.
No, you didn't.
Mont,
shit.
I'm going on record that say Mont just
Mont-
gave the mayor Farrell
Mont-
a dispensary bag,
From
bro.
the rise.
From one mayor to the other mayor.
He said, "We know you
Really?
stressed out. We know you stressed out. So here's some weed, mayor. Come on, man. What is going on?"
And guess what? He gonna call me. He says, "What size shirt you wear? 2X?"
Nah, I was just.
I said, "Really?"
It went to the wrong person.
No. I said, "No. Thank you so much for the gift."
Obama, we got more gifts for you, man.
Oh Jesus! All these gifts.
And while we
Put
give
this
you
back in the
gifts,
rise.
not
at
the
my nice
dispensary weed bag to the mayor of
I got it
Farrell.
from the mayor.
You could have at least went
I got
and
it
got
from
a
the
polka
neighbor.
dot.
What in the
decorated bag.
planning is happening?
Look how nice. Oh, I got some. Look what I got.
Man.
What them Christians say? Charge it to
Man,
me,
I don't know
I'm
if
a
you
heart.
drink or not, but however, I just felt
Black
that
girl magic.
I need
black
it.
black
I need
girl magic, black woman magic, a bottle of champagne
You cracked that
for
on the way to
being.
the crib. Give me that.
Yes.
No, get that.
Yep.
I got that. I have a faith book. Very nice.
Yep, you got to read that scripture when dealing with local politics.
Yes.
That's why I want you to-
It can be very
Say challenging.
challenging, but I can handle the challenge.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. And see what a lot of people don't realize, I think we touched on this before, is your local politics have more of an effect on your direct everyday life
Come on,
than
man.
nationally. So from
And a candle to help
And the
calm
candle
down
to
in
go
when
that
you're
age.
in your
that's right.
office.
And the candle to go
Celtic
that age in here.
drift.
The candle to go that age. You all right.
And one thing I want to say is, we definitely have to have someone lobbying for the city of Farrell.
Yes.
You need the commissioners, and you need, like we had Longetti when he was.
Yeah.
I mean, and you got Michelle Brooks. Now you got what's his name? I can't think of his last name. That took over Longetti's place. You have to get them. Like if we're looking for a grant, they got to help lobby that down there.
Yeah, down in Harrisburg.
Down in Harrisburg, and they do. They try to help us.
Can the youth get involved with that?
Oh yeah, youth. Yeah.
Like, because I feel like the youth in Farrell has a lot to say.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to go about it because I feel like they are. I think, and again, I'm not saying this in a negative way, but I think everybody has gotten comfortable in the position that they are in.
Well, it's
They're
time
like-
for us to move over.
Right.
Like, I'm considered the older ones.
Yeah.
The younger ones got to get involved.
That's what I mean. Yep.
And that's
Yeah,
important.
attend the city council meeting for real. Because
Well, we
that could
used
be,
to have the kids on our strategic planning economic development committee. We would take the seniors,
Yeah.
like the presidents of each of the two of the classes,
Yep.
and let them be a part of it. Because Quentin Malloy and Kel Williams was one of our representatives. As a matter of fact, Quentin is on our ad hoc committee because he does technology,
Okay.
and he's on our ad hoc committee.
And I think there's, I know Just Flow, shout out to my man Just Flow Wells. I think his brother is dealing with technology as well, right on Martin Luther King Boulevard. I think he's trying to start something as like a technology consultant as well too. I'll make sure I'll share the page. He shared it on our page before, and he shared it on his own. But I'll make sure to reshare that as well too. And Mayor, a question I'll always ask everybody this: if you ran into your 16-year-old self, what advice would you give her?
I would give her the advice to get a good education, follow your dream. You don't have to always go to college. Just follow your dream. Whatever you want to be. Put your mind to it. Whatever you put yourself out to do, you can do it. By the grace of God.
Right.
I know Mandy was just talking about the importance of credit.
Right.
You can't get nothing without credit. You can't get
Powerful.
nothing. We weren't taught all that when we were coming out.
Not.
But now you have to teach that to your kids.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's very important.
Yeah, man.
Very important.
All right. Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
Well, we're going to get you out of here so you can go on home and cook for your foreign exchange student.
He already ate.
You got him some city foods, wings, or some Joe Berries.
No, I did not. I made some
since we
Cajun
sit down.
shrimp pasta.
Some of that.
Do we like collard greens?
No, he doesn't. Guess
Do we
what?
like collard greens?
No, he don't eat no vegetables. Can you believe that?
Vegetables.
What in the stereotype black
All he
shit is
does-
that?
all he
You know
does-
you eat collard greens, Keegan.
All he does is eat meat, potatoes. That's all he. He'll eat
That's
8
all,
hot dogs at one time.
Man.
That was me
He
at
sound
5
like
years old.
he's like a white man that work at a mill, bro. That is the most meal ever, bro. Meat and potato, that's it.
Potatoes.
Yep.
Church on Sunday. Anyway, man, let's get the mayor out of here, man.
It's about that time.
It's about that time.
Y'all gonna do that. Y'all, I told you I'm not doing that.
There I am. The real mayor. The deal mayor. More nation. More peace. And I'm out.
1, 2. I am KB. What the fuck do mom be talking about, man? He can't. It's the terrible time. What's going on? I'll see y'all next week.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
It's your man, DJ Rich Stacks. Get money in the building. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of our heart. Mayor.
Thank you. Get out and vote.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Get out and vote.
Everybody say
vote.